What up?
Pressure. What's happening?
What up, Holly? Welcome in. Welcome in.
I'm
Y'all know it's
chilling.
episode 23 of Pure Pressure Podcast, Polyamory versus Polygamy.
Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
But can I get the clean definitions on both of those? Like what?
No, see, that's what you here for, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you mean the boy version versus the girl version, basically.
I mean, I guess because so I don't know the term. Like I always mix them up. Like I would have to sit here and read it, but I know that the definitions. But I always mix up which definition goes with which. So my thing is, I know one of them is basically where the one party has multiple you know people that they're in a relationship with, and then the other is where everybody is just in relationship, like it's multiple people in a relationship.
Okay. Yeah. So one of them is like open, kind of like it's like two people who are together, but they experience different people at the levels that they want without getting into each other's business. So that's
Mm.
kind of like an open kind of relationship. But then the other one is like a closed style relationship where all the women are having sex with one man.
Okay, so it's determined by the male.
Yeah, not really, but traditionally, yeah. But
Okay,
not like.
traditionally, so you're right. I do know my research about that. Like traditionally, it's the man having multiple wives or women. Um,
Mhm.
of course, they all share time with him in that space or whatever. Um, so anybody that's watched Peer Pressure Podcast, y'all already know. My thing is, I believe in understanding. So I don't necessarily put titles on stuff. If I explain to you, a situation that I'm in, you may choose a title for it. But as far as me, I believe in understandings. And the reason that is because I'm not opposed to being in a monogamous relationship. I'm not opposed to being in a poly relationship. I'm not opposed to being, you know what I'm saying? It's based on what me and that person or persons decide. That's how I feel. So
Yeah. Facts.
I wanted to have this conversation because it's a whole lot of people that feel some type of way about people who are in poly or open to poly, and we crazy. But a lot of y'all in poly and don't even know it. And I just feel like
That's facts.
I just feel
That's
like
facts.
what's the point? Like everybody be honest. Just be real. Like say what you really like. That's y'all know that's my thing. Y'all know that's what I always say. Like be honest with you. So,
But see, I think when it comes to that level, the girls be like, well, two could play that game, then nigga. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's like niggas ain't trying to hit that shit.
it
That's what it come down to. You know what I'm saying?
does.
And then at the end of the day, like it's a hierarchy type situation, like a triangle or pyramid. Like, it's you got one leader. You know what I'm saying? You can't have
Mm-hmm.
multiple leaders.
Yeah.
You can only have one leader. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because if a woman gonna take that leadership role and be with some sissies, then I say it can work with a situation where a woman and multiple dudes.
Yeah, I've heard you discuss that subject before, and I think that's a trip. Now, me, as you know what I'm saying, a woman that's open to that, I don't want multiple dudes. I would want, like, my ideal relationship, and I've said this before also, is I want my own dude, and we have our bitch or our bitches. That's what I want. Like, that would make me happy as a whole. You
Let
know
me
what I'm
ask
saying?
you
As
something though.
far
If if could you see yourself being another couple's bitch,
no, I can't.
and why not?
The reason is because I know me as far as emotionally, and I need a certain type of bond with a man.
And you think that some women would be okay with being just y'all
I've
bitch.
had that. No, I don't. No, I don't expect them to be. to feel like to not have an emotional connection with him and all that stuff. I don't really know how to explain it. It's more so like a mental thing for me. Like, and also I've tried it that way. Like, I've had people, you know what I'm saying, proposition me to try to be, and I felt both people, like I was digging both of them. But then the woman, because of my personality and how I am, it was like she was threatened by me, and it showed, and it caused issues.
Let me ask you, would you be threatened by the new girl that you and your dude start messing with if he started to show
No, I
more?
haven't. I've done it twice, and no, I haven't. Yeah, I've been in a
Oh, my
relationship and
bad.
had another person involved, and no, it doesn't bother me because more than likely I chose you.
I'm saying, what if he wants her to be a part of the full relationship and not just the side joint y'all smash?
No, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like that. It was like we all went on dates, or they went on dates, or I went on dates with him, or you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like that. It was just that
Was he
she did
protecting and
not,
providing for her?
huh?
Was he protecting and providing for her?
We hadn't we didn't even get in depth with it. It was only like for like a month and a half, and then she was just like, I'm not okay with sharing.
Okay, okay. Damn.
She was like, I like her and she's beautiful, but I feel some type of way when you touch her, and I feel some type of way when you touch him. It is weird to me. She was like, she couldn't do it. Like, she felt like she had feelings for both of us, so us interacting
Where do you think
bothered
this
her.
comes from? I mean, I've never understood where you think the selfish nature comes from. Like, it has to start somewhere.
It definitely does, but I think it comes from insecurities and bruised egos. Like, for me, when I like finally accepted the fact, like it was kind of forced upon me. Like, the situation was like, basically, like, dude straight up told me, like, I've been lying to you, this is what been going on. Yeah, but I don't want to like I was just saying before you came on, like, I'm in love with you, but I love her too, and I don't want to leave. I don't want to deal with either one, and I didn't want to either. Like, I ain't want to. And then it wasn't like for me. This is another thing. Whoever the girl is, or whoever the girls are, they have to be adding to the table. She came to the table with shit. You know what I'm saying? She was able to add to what the fuck we had going on, what we was trying to do and stuff like that. It has to make sense. It can't just be about sex for me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where a lot of, in my situations, is gotten misconstrued, because guys automatically assume, oh, well, you like girls like you, so you like girls with fat ass, whatever, and cute face. Okay, but this bitch dumber than a box of bricks, and she don't have no ambition, and she expect us to pay for everything, and she expect us to do everything. No.
Yeah, fact. I say that you shouldn't even have
Because
a
I'm not a building
relationship
bitch, so I don't want
with
to
the
build a bitch.
first person unless it's out of necessity. I believe that relationships that last are relationships that are out of necessity, not just because you for shits and giggles and you just doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? But like, okay,
Exactly.
I need this person for this reason. Those
Yeah, and people
relationships
don't
work out.
understand that. People don't want to say they need people. Everybody needs somebody. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Even in
facts,
business, you need a team. If you get to a certain level of success and you don't have a team, you're going back to where you started from.
facts,
Guarantee it.
big facts.
Like, people just, I don't know, like, and I feel like if y'all really study, if y'all really, really would open a book, y'all would really understand.
But
This
I
is
say the same
It's
thing
really what
all
we
the
supposed to
time.
be doing. Like, everybody, like your kid, you know how you got the sister, your best friends and stuff, and your best friends is the godmamas and all that stuff. Imagine the godmamas in the house and you don't feel like cooking, you on your cycle and she go cook, or you don't feel like giving him head because he pissed you off, but she do it, so you know his sack is still empty. And y'all good in the house and you fuck with her. So it's just, I don't understand what's the problem.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't understand what, especially if you already get along, and not 9 times out of 10, y'all find the same niggas attractive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would be with the same type nigga. If he could protect and provide for both of y'all, that's a win-win instead of leaving somebody out to dry.
And then, like I said, in most cases, like even when you know, and this goes male or female, you ride with one person and you like, I'm only dealing with this person. They probably dealing with somebody else, male or female. Like,
And
because
then
especially if they're okay, so if the woman has something up on the dude, if the dude doesn't have his own place and he moved into her place and she's, you know what I'm saying, got the car or whatever, she gonna feel like she can do what the fuck she wanna do. If it goes the other way, if the dude providing everything, he gonna feel like he can. So why not just everybody sit down and look, these are resources we got. I love you, I'm rocking with you, but occasionally we might need to do this, or this is how I feel like I can provide for
that's too
not just
grown.
you, but you know what I'm saying, someone else. Like, be adults.
That's too mature of an
Because
expectation.
otherwise y'all seeing where niggas, you know what I'm saying, girls is like, I'm ready to leave and trying to leave their baby daddies and they getting shot in the head in the park. Or they in their apartment and the dude kill her and him because you're
Oh,
not gonna
look,
leave.
look, look. Look at the comment. I think we're naturally jealous. If everyone's not feeling equal, that's when it kicks in. But you got sisters and brothers,
Exactly.
neither.
Yep.
So
I got
at some
brothers.
points
I'm
in
the only girl,
times,
but I have brothers.
at some points in times, you even feel like your parents got a favorite kid over you, or maybe they don't like you today
Facts.
and they like the other. And so that's just natural. And just because somebody don't like you right now or don't treat you like you want to be treated right now, don't mean that that person don't love you. And as a
Facts.
parent, if y'all are parents out there, you know what I'm saying, y'all can understand that completely, because sometimes you can't do everything that you want to do, or for your kids and stuff like that. But that don't mean shit compared to, how you
How
feel
you
about them.
feel about them.
Facts.
It
So
can't
even if
be
a
measured
man
by that.
is with 3 and 4 women, we are not built like women. We can really love 3 and 4 women equally. Facts. And that's what men are built to do, is to take care
And
of
the
y'all and
crazy
make it a
part is,
safe
like I
place.
said, like for me, the type of man that I want, I really like. I really feel like he, the type of dude that I really want for me, he got to
Mm-hmm.
have another bitch. Like, you
Cause what
gotta
I
be,
mean, if ain't no women
you know what
around
I'm
him,
saying?
that's a problem.
Like you're that much. You know what I'm saying? You're really that. So why wouldn't somebody else want some? And who the
Facts.
fuck do I think I am? Like, I recognize black men as gods. So come on, bro. It's just
Hey, look,
that's my
hey,
thought pattern. I'm not expecting everybody to understand or to agree with me. Y'all already know that's the whole
you
point
on
of the
point.
platform. However,
Y'all need to tune in.
as for me and mine, I move different. I think different. And the thing about it is I've always treated people, even the ones that shown that they weren't gods yet, that they weren't ready, I treated them like gods. And that's why it's hard for people to let me go.
Mm, that's some real.
I ain't
That's some
left
real.
every
And I
hold on.
wouldn't say,
Every
look, I wouldn't say
relationship that
black
I
men.
have been
I'm gonna
in,
say
I have
all
left.
men.
Nobody has left me. And that's not to be on no cocky shit. It's just that I always give up. Like, I always be like, all right, I tried, you ain't getting it. All right.
It's like this. This is how I be looking at it. Like, boom. All men are kings. And the reason being, and it don't matter what color you are, how tall you are, how short you are, anything. The reason being is because of your mental capacity and what you're actually capable to do. Not what you actually do, but like the potential of what is inside of every man is so humongous that it deserves reverence and respect. And women should know about what we have already done. Like, we got look at, we made metal bend to the point where I could talk to you from miles away. You know what I'm saying? Like, how? Men, we figure this stuff out and we can make things a lot easier and a lot better even than they are today. All we need is the
And
right
this is
type
the
of
thing for
push and
me.
motivation.
This is the thing for me. Like, I used to feel like it was bad to be submissive. You know what I'm saying? I used to really feel like because of how I watched my mom grind out and do everything. Like, my dad was in a home, but my dad wasn't providing and protecting. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? I watch her bust her ass. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, my mom works, like, goes to work at 5 o'clock in the morning type shit. So it always made me feel like I can't submit, because if I submit, then I'm gonna be homeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the pattern that I had. I really had to, like, tune in. I had to study. I had to actually be working on me and be present and accepting. And, like, some stuff, you know, it's
Rub you the
hard.
wrong
I
way.
ain't gonna lie. It's some stuff is really fucking hard for me because I'm a dominant female. And I know, like, I can come off like super, even if
But
I don't
I
mean that.
know that for sure.
Shut the fuck up.
I know your ass forever.
But still, I can't help it. Like, but I try. Like, especially, but this is also what I know about myself. If I feel safe with you and I feel comfortable with you, I turn into a damn baby. What you
A
need?
lot of
What
women
happened?
are like that. It's like
You
this
need what?
hard shell with this soft interior
Because
type of situation.
I want to submit, but I haven't been in many situations where I felt secure enough, or even when I tried to just force myself to feel secure enough, it wasn't a secure situation. And it's not like, when I'm saying like cheating and stuff, I'm talking about other stuff, like they weren't providing and protecting. So it's like I have to be masculine because I got to do all the shit that you're supposed to be doing and the shit I'm supposed to be doing. So I can't live in my feminine energy. I can't submit naturally and just be gentle and want to give you foot rubs and back rubs and stuff without feeling like this nigga got me rubbing his feet and he ain't even fucking go to work. That type of stuff. So that's why I had to recognize, no, I'm not going to stop being who I naturally am. I'm just going to change who I am that with.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody
It's the
doesn't
right
deserve
nigga.
my presence. Like my cousin said on one of my podcasts, Classy said on one of the podcasts, like, if you make it to my bedroom, you're special. Like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like, we can be kicking it, and I come to your crib, we can go to the room, all that stuff. But if I invite you into my domain, it's a different experience. It means something different. So yeah, I gotta be,
Right.
I just have to gauge who's worthy of what. And right now, ain't too many. No, nope.
Facts. I look. I say this. This what and this what
Yep,
when
our
I talk to my
masculine
daughter.
energy is stronger than theirs. Exactly. And I ain't gonna, what I'm saying? I've been with some people that are good people. You know what I'm saying? However, my masculine energy was definitely greater than theirs. Like, when it came to making shit happen, figuring it
Protecting
out,
and providing.
direction, protecting and providing, I was the one doing that. I'm the one going to get trained and, what I'm saying, with guns and stuff. I'm the one, what I'm saying, bringing in the most money. I'm the one cooking and cleaning and doing all that stuff too. So it was like, why are you here?
Facts. And then on top of that too, if somebody is not leading and by example, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say that some men are in no position to lead. And if you see a future with him, you have to put him in the position to lead. And it's like the best way to see if a man can lead is before you give him your body, give him everything else that you can possibly give, and see what he do with it.
Yep.
That's how you do it. That's how you really see if a nigga gonna be a good leader to take care of all your needs, all your responsibilities. You ain't got no worries. You could just sit around and be a woman, worry about health,
Exactly. And like
beauty.
she just said in the comments, we don't feel safe emotionally and mentally. Like, it's not even just the physical stuff. Because it's like, okay, for me, if you know anything about me, if you have conversations with me, stability is like my biggest fear. I grew up with a lack of stability in some cases. So me, what I'm saying, having the essentials is essential for me not to lose it mentally and emotionally. So if you're my partner, and this is another thing, I've been in, all the relationships where it's always been 50 split. It's never been anybody taking care of me. And then There have been cases where the 50 split, the person didn't have a 50. So mentally, emotionally, and physically, because I'm scared that I'm going to be outside with my kids, I'm not safe.
Facts.
So again, why are you here? Because I'm definitely not giving you my body after that.
Facts. I straight. If they talk, I straight. If I was a girl, I straight get my body up last. I give a nigga my check. I give a nigga my food, a room to kick it in so I can see what he do all day. You know what I'm saying? I do it. I give him everything before I give
Just
him
to
that.
see what you're going to do with it and see if you're going to figure it out, if you're going to handle with care.
Facts.
But
Big
they not.
facts.
You give a nigga your money, you'll never see his ass again. Give that nigga your
I'm gonna
check.
tell
Oh,
you.
that nigga going to get 3 checks and he out of here.
Yeah, but even if like,
Yeah,
say for
he said
instance,
check.
say for instance, you don't just give them the check by itself. You give them a check with a list of needs, your essentials, the things that you need, and you give him the check and you don't say nothing else. And if he the type nigga that's gonna provide that, he the type nigga that's gonna provide that. If he run off with your check, let him run off with it. Better run off with your check than your pussy. And you know, and possible children. You know what I'm saying? Leaving you with kids and shit like that. Better off taking this little check rather than leaving me with a lifetime of responsibility.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like she said in the comments, like, that's my biggest thing. Like, I'm tired of being strong. Like, all my friends think I'm the strongest one. Everybody wanna, you strong, you can figure this out. No, somebody help me. The fuck, I don't wanna always. I don't wanna, like, seriously, like, I naturally look like this all day.
Oh my God.
And this is me normal. Like, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm tipsy. I feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
However, to everybody else, it's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like, nothing's wrong. It's just it's like, I don't want you to know how I feel until I know
That's
it's okay for you
crazy.
to let me
Hey,
know how I feel.
that is crazy,
And then it's
dog.
like, it depends on, like, you'll know the difference. Like, for instance, if you somebody I don't really deal with or I don't know you, and you talk to me, you say, how are you? I'm good. How are you? But if I rock with you and we have rapport, what's up? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe. And that's how you can tell how I feel. Like, I feel like nobody deserves to know how I feel until you show that you're worthy to know how I feel. My
Nita, a
emotions are
lot
that
of
important.
girls are like this too. It's crazy that you're saying that. I hope y'all in the comments and y'all really listening to her because this is a real woman. A lot of women are the exact same, and I'm gonna say this. It's nothing wrong with it, but we could live without it. You know, we like
I know.
smiles. As men, we just want to see that. Go ahead, just one time. Come on, for them. Come on. There you go. Look at that. That make a nigga feel so much better than that regular look.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay. But this is where, like I said, I'm still working on me. Okay. Because
Right.
that comes from trauma and damage. Me smiling at people and them taking advantage of me. Me smiling
Fact.
at people and trusting them with, everything about me, and them, like, tarnishing everything about me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that it's like, it's a fine line between being bitter and being aware. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fact.
you have to learn from your experiences. That's the point of you having those experiences. You can't just be green. Like, it's not possible. If you've been kidnapped, you can't walk around and act like it's not possible to get kidnapped.
Facts.
You know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? If you've
You're
been
right. It's
molested
the
or
same
raped, you
with
can't
me.
act like it's not possible. So that's how I view life. So, like I said, I don't know if you deserve my energy. I have to observe your energy first, and then I'll give you my energy, my genuine
Fact.
energy.
I see that. I feel you. It makes perfect sense. That's why I say there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
But, like, if I like you, you gonna know I like you. You go. You're gonna
Hey,
fucking know. Because I'm
what you
gonna be a
think
fucking
about
girl. I'm gonna be girly. I'm gonna be feminine. I'm gonna be and all
what
that
do you
shit.
think about the new wave type of woman who could have a polygamous relationship with like multiple men, a woman with 3 dudes? What you think about that?
I feel like to each his own.
Oh, all right, okay.
And the reason that I feel like this, like I said, I believe in understandings. I don't feel like any one way is like perfect for everybody. Even if it is the correct way or the traditional way, that doesn't mean that it's the right way for somebody. Like, people are evolving, the times have changed. We have to accept evolution and accept that the way your grandma felt about relationships is not how your mama and aunties and cousins and nieces and, you know what I'm saying, daughters are going to feel about it.
Facts.
However, for me, I allow my children to understand. Like, I don't expose them to stuff, but I let them understand. If they come to me with questions, I'm going to be honest with them. I'm going to tell them. Like, my daughter came and asked me, Mom, like, how do you know if you're bisexual? You know, I'm not
What
going
did you
to sit
say?
here and say I don't know when I'm bisexual.
What did you say to her? I
I
want to
asked her
know.
first. I asked her. I said, "Are you having sex?" She said, "No." I said, "Oh, okay." That was the response you better have gave me because I was gonna knock you. But anyway, then I told, I said, basically, if you're sexually attracted, like, I said, you attracted to boys now, right? She said, yeah, a little bit. And I'm like, mm-hmm. That yeah, a little bit, that mean a lot of bit. Okay.
Yeah, facts.
Um, and then I said, do you feel the same way when you see a girl? She was like, sometimes. I was like, you may be bisexual.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If they make you feel the same way, if you feel like I would hug her and kiss her like I would hug and kiss him, you're probably bisexual or bi-curious at least.
I
So
be.
I'm very honest with my kids, and I have conversations. Like, I have a cousin that's non-binary, and nobody else wants to
What is
accept
that?
her. Nobody else wants to accept them for who they are.
You know what that means? What does non-binary mean, though? I don't know what it means.
So it means that she doesn't identify with either gender.
They don't identify.
She was born a female, but she doesn't identify as either gender. But it doesn't matter that she was born a female, because she could be a male and still not identify, and it's still called the same thing.
I never get that stuff because I thought the identification was in the design of whatever it was. Like, if it looks, if it's a part of the.
Like I said, hold on. Like I said, just because it's not the traditional way or whatever doesn't mean that it is the perfect, you know what I'm saying, that way is the perfect way for everybody. I don't agree with that. To me, you're a girl. I look at you, you got titties, you got a vagina, your voice sounds like a girl, you're a girl. However, like I just explained to my mom yesterday, my little cousin, her mother was a prostitute. My uncle took custody of her when she was like 1 year old. My uncle took custody of her when she was like 1 year old, and then she found him dead. You know what I'm saying? She found him OD. So that's been her life up until 12, 13. So she doesn't know who she is. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even, like, my mom and like, oh, this is a phase. I'm not going to say it's a phase, because she may really feel like this for the rest of her life. However, right now she's living in trauma. Everything about her is trauma. The music she listens to, the books, like, I sit down with her and ask her what she's interested in and stuff like that. She reads all the time, but she listens to music that's mainly talking about dark times and stuff like that. She doesn't see the light.
But so let me ask you him. Just because she feels like she is whatever she says she is, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. I'm not taking it away from her. But, you know, we can feel any type of way, is what I'm saying.
But
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Everybody else, like my grandmother who's now raising her, and my mom and everybody else, you're a girl. Soraya. That's her name. Yeah. They gonna call you're a girl. You know what I'm saying? That's how they treat her. They dress her like a girl. They treat her like a girl. You're a girl. You know what I'm saying? She just graduated from middle school, had her little prom, dressed like a girl. Everything's girl. They're not, but they're not also not like okay, if this is how you feel, we gonna, no, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because my grandmother, when I told my grandmother I was bisexual, she hit me with the holy water. She told me I need to go get baptized again. No, I'm still gonna lick this cat when I get out this water. I don't know what to tell you. Like, for real. And then I found out about my grandma. My grandma was outside when she was younger. Like, every picture that I pulled up in her photo album, she got Daisy Dukes up her ass. So you ain't got no right to judge me. You won't leave my grandfather and my grandmother were living in separate rooms for like 10 years before she moved out. Now she been living by herself in her own place for 5.5, almost 6 years. He's still buying her cigarettes and shit, but she won't divorce him. And I'm like, why won't you divorce him? Because I served my time. So when he died, I'm going to get mine. Like, that's not how I'm trying to live my life. So I'm honest about how I feel about shit. So when my cousin comes to me and she say this is how she feel, I'm the only one that accepts her. You know what I'm saying? As how she feels. Like, when she's here, I address her as them or they. Like, I don't, like, she has a name that she chose for herself. When she's around me, Cousin Nita, I'm going to address her how she wants to be addressed. She asked me, I threw her a little skate party for her birthday. She asked if she could invite her girlfriend. Yes. I want you to, and I let her invite her. And the girlfriend came with her dad. And me and her dad sat there. And the girlfriend was Asian and she was cute. She was bad too. Fuck you talk about? My niece, I call her my niece because she's the same.
I'm not binary then. So that means she's what?
No, but this is the thing. But now, that was last year. Now this year, that was when she was dressing in like baggy clothes and all that stuff and only wanted to wear hoodies and stuff. Now this year, she wearing midriff shirts and fitting jeans, and she wanted her hair pressed and stuff, and she dating, you know what I'm saying? She was dating a dude. So it's like she just however she feels. And I keep trying to explain to her, I think you're sapiosexual. I don't think you're non-binary. I have those conversations with her as well and I explain to her what that is.
Do you think it's safe to rely on our feelings?
No.
So she'll, you know, if it was like
no, what I'm saying, when I say about the feeling thing, I'm talking about sexually. That's what I'm talking about. Not just.
Yeah, like for instance, say for instance, you know, every day when I wake up, and it's the truth. This is the truth. Every day when I wake up in the morning, I feel like a billionaire. I feel like that's who I am. Like, I just wake up, that first
You just
breath.
ain't got your money yet.
But then you look up in my goddamn bank account, it's like, fuck. You
but
know,
but this is also thing. Like they said, word of spells. You start talking that stuff, what you think is what you'll have, for real. Like, it's also the law of attraction as well.
All right, but let's say about this. If you're a woman and you feel like a dude and you think all you want a penis to come, it's never gonna come.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's no law of attraction or manifestation.
No, I understand that. I get what you're saying. But that's why I was trying to explain to her. I don't feel like she really because of how she switched it up and how, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she just like, I like everybody. When you change, okay, so if this is the thing, if with the girl, she dressed like she was dressing baggy and stuff like that, and when she dated boys, she was dressing baggy and stuff like that, then I would feel like, okay, you just like who you like. You are who you are and you like who you like. But the fact that you feel like you have to switch the personas up to appease each, you sapiosexual. Like, whoever stimulates you up here, that's who you're gravitating towards. It's an emotional connection, like you're building trauma bonds. It's not like you feel like I'm not a boy, I'm not a girl. No.
It ain't no standard. It's just like whatever. It's like, yo, you know what? I'm this today, I'm this tomorrow, I'm this the next day. It's no standards, it's no shame. It's whatever I feel like each day.
Exactly. And that's what I was trying to explain. Like, so it's, you know, she's learning. Like I said, she just going to high school. They just, her and my daughter about to go to high school.
The age when they need to know, though. Oh my God, because this in a couple years, I'm telling you, in a couple years, somebody gonna be pregnant, and that's gonna be it for them. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's the thing. Like, so one thing I can say with my daughter and with my niece, like, I've stepped up with my I call her my niece. Like I said, she my little cousin, but I call her my niece. I was real close with her dad, so I was always the one like doing her hair and doing the feminine stuff for her, teaching her about, you know, feminine hygiene and all that stuff. That was my role in her life. So she's like this with me, and she's like that with my daughter because they the same age. So I told her straight up, like, her and my daughter just came back from Colorado with my mom for 2 weeks. They had a ball and all that. But I let her know, like, because of how you say you feel, don't be walking around my daughter in your underwear. She will not be walking around you in your underwear. Don't walk around this house and anybody else's house in underwear. Straight up. Because we can't say, you said you're not a girl or a boy, correct? So, no, and the reason that I do that, and I'm very blunt and upfront with them, is because this is what you're claiming, and this is what you're going into. You know what I'm saying? You're going into high school where now, yeah, okay, you said you was non-binary in middle school, in the military school. Now you're going to a high school in public schools. You know what I'm saying? This not Franklin. This not Franklin.
That's what you're gonna be for.
Franklin is totally different because everybody dressing, you know what I'm saying? They think everybody gay anyway. That's totally different than going in Richmond Public or Henrico County Public Schools. That's different. So this is what you're going to be faced with. Oh, you don't feel like you need to put on the real deodorant. You want to put on boy deodorant that don't fit your pH balance in your body and it make you smell crazy. Okay, what you think gonna happen when you get on this bus? Because you want to be known as the stinky kid because you go to school one day smelling crazy.
And that's it.
For the next 4 years.
Facts. You the stank pussy girl.
So now the boys or girls is going to want to talk to you. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the conversations that we at now. Like, my daughter, she just talking about she got a little boyfriend. All right.
They shouldn't even be in school together, man.
This is the thing. They don't go to the same school. And then
boys and girls.
No, her little boyfriend don't go to her same school either. They've been in like the same softball camp or like this camp that she goes to most years, but she didn't go this year. And I'm like, why he your boyfriend? She like, because he heard that another boy was trying to talk to me. That's not how you want to start that. That's not. I said, you do know that's like trying to control. Like, that's not like he really desired you, because if he desired you, he would have made that known before somebody else made it known. You know that, right?
You don't need to be talking to no dude who you don't introduce to your family.
We've met this little boy. He done been around and all that. He done met her dad. He done met me. We done been at the games. He done came to the house. He asked permission to come to the house. Stuff. He's a nice little boy. But what she was telling me of how he asked her to be her, you know what I'm saying, be his girlfriend.
Some nigga wanted to get her first, so he trying to hit it.
And I told her that. I said, do you know what he owned? I said, this is probably how the conversation went. And this is just my perspective. I told her that too. Like, I don't want you to feel like it might not be what he thought, because he's a kid. However, nah, bro, I've been working on that already. We done went to camp like 3 times together. You know what I'm saying? I done already met her mama, her daddy, everything. Like, you ain't ready to just slide in. I've been playing the good boy all this time. No, we never ready to do that.
I know a better angle from. Like, why is he your boyfriend if he can't offer you nothing?
Hold on. So this is another thing. So I said, so what makes him your boyfriend? What do you look at a boyfriend as? She like somebody I can talk to about stuff, that I can't talk to y'all about, and somebody that cares about my feelings and tells me I'm pretty and stuff. I said,
that's his friend.
I said, so he your friend. He a boy that's your friend. The same thing he been in camp for the last 2 years.
Exactly. He's just a boy that's your friend. That's not your...
I said, you can't date or nothing. You're like, y'all can't go on dates or nothing yet. Your dad ain't having it. So what you think about to happen? Well, we just tell each other how we feel on the phone. I said, so you love him?
That's a deep one.
She like, no, I don't know what that... Oh, okay. Because, please, I was waiting for her to tell me she did. I was waiting for it. And I'm going to check her phone because, see, I'm a different type of parent. Like, my mom used to just take my phone and stuff. I'm going to log in to the system and just read your text messages online.
You can do that. Even
with how I set her phone up, I can.
Even the deleted ones.
Yeah, I can go back in her cloud. She on my stuff.
On your phone bill, right?
She's not just on my phone bill, but I got a family link on every one of my kids' phones.
Okay. I gotta talk to you about that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk DM on that.
Yeah, I don't play like that. But I just feel like I'm letting them be them and letting them feel comfortable to talk to me, but I also let them know I'm not your friend. Like, I'm your mother. I'm gonna be your mother. We can be cool. We can parlay and all of that. That's fine. But at the end of the day, my job is to protect you and provide for you. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to tell you if you're wrong. I'm going to tell you if you're good, if you know what I'm saying, if what you're doing is right. I'm going to tell you about my experiences so you don't make the same mistakes, hopefully, because I know that don't always work like that. But yeah, like, I'm not going to be the one to act like I ain't never did nothing like my parents did. Like, they swore up and down like they was just model citizens. No, y'all won't. And then it was like I turned 25 and all the skeletons fell up. Like, you was getting high? Like, high? You was doing this? Like, drug addicts are still drug addicts, okay?
But it was a crazy time, boy.
You act like you was there.
I was there for 2 years.
I guess.
But yeah, though, man, like, Pressure Podcast is just amazing. I want y'all to make sure y'all tune in and follow this young lady right here. You know what I'm saying?
Who is this? This is one of your people trying to tap in.
What's his name?
DJ Kangaroo.
Up top, blessed, Bagwan.
Who the hell are you?
But there, man, the great conga there, man, that place.
I don't know.
What going on?
What going on, man? Do you believe in polygamy, man?
Oh my God, I'm leaning on my paintings. My bad.
What the hell is this nigga talking about, bro?
Hey, yo, what just happened? That's the only thing about being on live. Bruh, you never know who.
You never know. This nigga said, what the blood clot?
What's going on? He's trying to request again. I know it's him. Oh, no, it's not him. All right, this the homie. He was speaking to you in the comments. I don't think you saw it.
Oh, who?
King Davis.
Yo.
Oh, that's CJ?
What's up, my boy?
Dog, where the fuck you at?
I'm in Atlanta, bro.
Dog, I ain't seen your ass in bro, it's been years, dog.
Yeah, I don't think I seen you. We ain't seen each other since we was probably 16 hooping.
Bro, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
You probably got a family.
That's almost 20 years. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. I was talking to her about you last week on the phone. I said, yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, me and bro we used to all hoop everywhere around the West End.
That Jay still like that?
Yeah, I still can shoot. I ain't running as much, but I still shoot and handle the ball.
He over there getting A-Rap money. He ain't got time to be shooting hoops. You know what I'm saying? He over there.
Yo, you got a whole facial hair? That's crazy.
But
look at y'all.
It can't.
It's funny because, hey, look, Trey was the one dude growing up, man. I swear, as we got older, that man looked like the same. We be like 17 years old, that man still like he 12. Like, what y'all? So look, I hear y'all. What y'all talk about tonight? That's crazy though. Like, y'all got a lot of points. That point that you made about after 25, everything. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, like that's when you really get to know your parents, because that's when they accept you as an adult. Like between 25 and 30, it's like, oh, you grown now. then I can tell you that I used to get high before I came and picked you up from daycare. Like, what?
That's
No, you can't tell me that. No, you can't
yeah.
just candidly tell me that and keep the conversation rolling like you didn't just tell me you was on meth when you picked me up. Like, I need to understand. I'm thinking something wrong with your teeth because of other reasons. You'd have told me a whole story that I've been telling people all my life. They've been asking me about your teeth, and then I find out later on is this.
Or something like them women that used to babysit you actually used to date your daddy.
Or like my mom having me go pick my daddy up. Go pick my daddy up from women's houses. So you just knew he was cheating and you just...
Yeah.
What you telling me? You telling me not to chase men and stuff, but...
and
happened to me.
Richmond, you know, Richmond's small, though.
Hey, look, you married? You got married?
No, I'm not married yet, though.
Oh, all right, where people, bro?
My girlfriend right here, though, but I'm not married.
On the way.
Oh, it's all right. That's cool, bro. Look, if you can't do that shit, bro.
Why you say like he's trying to sell me drugs?
Huh?
Bro, why he say like he's trying to sell me drugs? Do that shit, man.
Because that's what it is. Marriage is a contract.
The drug.
Wait, you
marriage
married?
Is a contract, but anyway.
And I'm not married.
He's poly. He outside.
If you with a quality female
who's
down for you and willing to submit, and when I say submit, I'm talking about, boo, look, I had a rough week last week. I need your whole check this week.
That's robbery.
Nah, that's not robbery. That's submission.
Bro, like that's
submission.
Bro, that's
because you will do the same thing.
Bro, that's strong arm robbery, bro. That's that's a level 5 felony in Henrico County, bro.
But what you do? But you'll do it for her though.
That's
you'll
called extortion.
Pockets.
If I do it, extortion. That's a level 6 felony.
What?
So don't do it.
No, listen. Look, if you willing to your pockets for somebody, they should be willing to do that for you. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen. Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah, teamwork make the dream
you know
work.
What? Okay, so let me ask you this, bro, because all of us on this actual chat has known each other since we was kids, right?
Kids.
So let me say this. All right, I'm gonna ask y'all 2 questions. One, do you think this generation of, and when I say generation, not age, it's even people our age that think like this. Do you think this generation is backwards and like how everybody's thinking about like
they're retarded, they confused. I was born in the wrong era. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Take me back like 15 years.
Okay, so watch this. Let me ask y'all this question because this actually happened in real life a week ago, right? Long story short, I had a dude that gave a girl some money for her business. It was like racks, like 30, 40 racks.
I wish the nigga would. Go ahead.
Yeah, she kind of fumbled the bag, bro. She kind of fumbled the bag. She didn't do everything she was supposed to do with it, blah, blah, blah. But this was his girlfriend. I know a girl that had a conversation with me and said, I wish somebody would give me 40 racks. And I was just like, okay. I'm like, well, and she's like, well, you know, I'm like, well, I mean, if you had a boyfriend, she was like, I don't want a boyfriend. I was like, wait, let me get this straight. You want a random dude that she said that she don't want no emotional connection with, she don't want to be in a relationship with, she don't want to have sex with, to randomly give you 40 racks for your business. I'm like,
she a city girl.
But why do you think women feel like somebody owed them that?
Young Miami.
Bro, and no lie, I want to share something that happened with me, bro.
If you see it, you can believe it. You believe you can achieve it. That's what they told us, right?
Look, I met this girl, Pressure.
That's why.
She invited me.
Some people like fantasies, you know what I'm saying? They live there. Me, however, I'm going to go get it. And you trying to add to this? Cool, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to get it, though. Like, I'm not waiting for you to give it to me. I do wish somebody would give me 40 racks. And I provide hella services that I feel like I deserve 40 racks. However, I'm not fumbling the bag either. Like,
man, some of these people wouldn't even know.
Before you give me 40 racks, I already got that written out how I'm about to spend that. Even if I don't know you giving it to me, I'm already working to try to get 40 racks and I got my plans. Like, I have 2 business plans set up right now since the last conversation.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
Like I'm not playing with nobody.
Facts.
If somebody come to invest in me, I'm gonna show them straight up. This what you invested in, straight up. Like,
so look, funny thing is, I think so. What happened to you, Trey? Because you told us like you had a real life situation.
Yeah. So the only way like women making that type of money is by having sex. Like, and look, I'm gonna keep it real. It's like.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You my man. Your ass is toxic, bro.
he is.
Nah. I'm just keeping it real. Listen, it be random junks in the cut the bag. I'm talking about they be doing whole tours. They'll have a list of tours for the next 3 months and go around city to city. Bad as a bitch, sexy, fine, selling their ass. I'm telling you.
Okay, so but
like,
this
like an
hold
artist.
on, Trey. Now,
ain't they called
to
prostitutes?
add to your point, I believe that. And the reason that I believe that, I don't believe that the only way that they making it is if they fucking. I don't believe that because I know women that make that money like by themselves.
Oh, no.
Like I surround myself with people that are higher than me so I can get up there. So yeah I know women who make bands like on a daily basis.
But
However, hold on.
But
what you were saying,
yeah.
I have been propositioned more than one time to be taken care of. And I don't mean like just like, no, oh, I'm gonna pay your rent where you at. I'm talking about I'm gonna move you, your kids, everything you got established into wherever you trying to go. I'm gonna take care of everything, but you got to be comfortable being my side bitch. And you got to be available to me when I want you to be available to me, and I have turned that down. I'd rather struggle. It's not for me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not of this generation. You can't control me with money. I don't care if I fucking need it. I will sleep in a hotel before I lay up with somebody that I'm not comfortable with laying up with. I can't.
Yo, but you know what's so funny? It's so funny that you said that because yesterday one of my team members of my company said we was having a conversation. He said it's so crazy how like he said women. He said men with money will take a girl that don't have no ambition, don't have no car, don't have no job, don't take care of her kids, but won't deal with her because she's not attractive. But you got women out here that'll sleep with a dude just because he got money and he's far from attractive and make it seem like, man, I really love this dude. And you're like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, you really
and
don't.
like, that's what I'm saying. I've been propositioned. Y'all know how I feel about black men, and you know what I'm saying? I don't date outside my race. I have had a dude when I was like 19 years old. I mean, before I got pregnant, before I had kids, like my high school body. Okay. Like, this man was like 70 years old. Like,
this man out of control. Somebody
he
get
like trying to move me to a whole
I remember the
state.
high school body, bro.
Trying to shut up. Trying to move me to a different state. All that stuff. I'm like,
hey
no, I can't do it. And even like I had this happen like a couple of years ago since I've been, you know what I'm saying, free from my marriage. Free me till I'm free. Anyway, from my marriage, when I decided to leave that shit, that propositioned me again, like, you single, you know what I'm saying? I'll take care of you, help you get on your feet. Sir, no. What the fuck? I'm not okay with being somebody's side bitch. Like,
but it probably shocked them when you turned it down, because most girls wouldn't have turned it down though.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be funny, but also most girls don't have the aura that I have. Fuck what I look like. You don't have the energy I have. You can't speak how I speak. You can't deliver. Even if I gave you the blueprint of what I do in the kitchen, in the bedroom, and around the house, or all that stuff, you couldn't do it or deliver it how I do. So you're not going to get the results that I get. That's just what that is. So I have men that'll do that for me, and I don't have to sleep with them. So why would I sleep with somebody that I don't want to sleep with for it? And I ain't taking it from the niggas that I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, do that for. Because I know eventually you're going to want something. Yeah. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested.
But see, you know what? I'll say this, right? It's just like the getting money aspect, right? All right, let's go back, right? Everybody when we was growing up knew when you look at the adults now and you think back, you know who was gonna be who when we was younger. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a dude, he was always smooth and fresh, like, you know what I'm saying, and then he grow older and then it's like he's something you could be looking at him like, all right, okay, I can see that. Or back then, if we seen the girl, you know what I'm saying, that was always impressed by the little stuff, like just like the little stuff just had her blown, and then she grow up, and then she turns into this. You're not really shocked, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I be feeling like, you know what I'm saying. Now when I be seeing things, it's sad because I be telling a lot of girls like, we need more Michelle Obamas, less Black Chinas. Like real, like it's. I mean, I like the aspect of pretty women. I've been in the entertainment industry. I've lived in Miami. I lived in a lot of cities. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like when you sit down and you really like get with a woman, it's just like you need her to be smart.
Facts.
And to have ambition. Like,
yeah.
I cannot, like, I am not okay. Like, for me, my bad. I just picked up another job because I'm tired of working from home. I don't want to just sit there.
Wait, girls don't care about being smart. Like if you sit down and really have a conversation with a woman, most of the time, not all women, of course not neither, most of the time, you end up feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
Especially
don't
when
do that because
something that is controversial.
I ain't no perfect person or nothing like that.
I know, because I just seen a huge change. I know that if I was to have a certain conversation with you back in the day, it'll be different. You feel
man, it'd be way different.
Facts.
Yeah, way different.
Facts.
Because women don't want to hear what they don't want to hear.
Like
if they say something controversial or
back in the day, that was Sky Lounge Rita. This is more like refined Rita.
Yeah. Who is Rita?
I mean, I needed Rita neither.
Hey, look,
like back in the day,
Sky Lounge.
This business, it better say Renita. When we do this business, it better say Renita.
Sky Lounge Nita, 534 Cotton Club Nita.
Damn, that's back.
You minding my business? I don't like that.
But see, you know what? I'm proud of your growth. Here's the thing, like as a Black man, I'm proud of your growth because it's like you know what I'm saying, like knowing you since we was teenagers and seeing who you are now. You got to think about it. Like, we're all from, you know what I'm saying, the city. We all from a neighborhood, the hood, West End, whatever. And think about how many people that as they grew over, their minds, instead of growing and going forward, and went backwards. So to see.
Okay, so look, while we talking about it, since we all went to school together and stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of people that I've seen that we went to school with, and it's like, damn, you fell off. Like,
yeah, I see that on Facebook every day. I be saving.
I mean, like, I don't mean like a little bit. I mean, like, is that the same person?
Ambition. What bro said, ambition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people get comfortable. It's not about still being in Richmond or living in Richmond. Just because, like, you come from a city and everything else doesn't mean you have to conform to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said about your growth is like when we had that conversation, it was dope to see your growth like that because like years ago, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you was quick to act, less to speak. You know what I'm saying? Now you're the opposite. And that shows growth. And that's good, especially being a woman from our city though. Our city is wild though.
Look, women, when they grow up, they are way more acceptive of other women. They don't feel threatened. They don't feel intimidated.
Because we learn who we are. I really took, like, since I've been separated, I took that time to really focus on who I am. Like, what I like, what I don't like, what makes me angry, what makes me cry, what makes me, like, really knowing who I was. Now it's like, I ain't trying to be funny, and it's not on no cocky shit. I don't really care what that bitch got going on, because I know what I got going on.
That's growth. You know, a lot of people...
Like I don't care. Oh, she doing better. Teach me. How we do that? I'm gonna eat you real quick, but you can explain that to me when I'm finished. Like, that's my type of shit. That's where I'm at with my life.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
See, you missed it. You missed it. We talking about poly?
Look,
talking about poly.
We like, all coochies. Everybody came from one.
I'm so weak. Get on my nerves.
What is this? Bro,
what I'm saying is, in these situations that we're discussing, like poly relationships, that's why I'm comfortable with dealing with stuff like that. Why you zoom in like that?
Because I'm trying to look at bro emblem. Like, I'm like, is this man, bro, what the?
That's a poly relationship.
Bro, these people look like they eat. Bro, these people look like they eat at IHOP, man. Like, take these people off, bro.
Like, you couldn't find no black people.
Yeah.
You just pick the colored people. They colored. That's what they are. They're
Bro, is that woman that's holding a baby albino?
She looked like she Islamic. She Muslim.
Man, you gotta.
No, yeah, they Muslim. She got a turban or something.
Bro, then went on Google and just took any image.
Facts.
He put in poly relationship, and that's the one that popped up first.
So wait, Trey, you in a poly relationship?
Now I'm fresh out of my 4th poly relationship.
Wait, time out. You found 2 girls in Richmond
He's been
4
living
times.
like this for years. That's why he's my guest.
Wait, hold on. You found 2 girls in Richmond 4 different times.
Well, the first time was 2. The second time was 4. The third time was 2, and the 4th time was 3.
Wait, time out. Hold on. You had a relationship with 4 women at the same time?
Yeah, I did.
Did y'all live together?
Yeah.
Man, hell, let me go sit down real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
I told y'all this show was gonna be different. Nobody.
How did you? Okay, so listen. This is what I will say. I've had 2 women live with me 2 times in my life, like twice. Like, when I was in college, I had 2 women.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Finish y'all. I'll be right back.
When I was in college, bro, I had 2 girls living with me. And then here in Atlanta, before I got with my girl, I had 2 girls living with me at one time. And it was like, it was cool. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was different, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool, but I don't know how you did that, like, relationship wise. I wasn't even like in a relationship with both of them. Yeah. So I don't know how you did it with 4.
All right, so let me explain. Like it just kind of happened, type shit, and it didn't. Of course, it didn't work out. Like, so it's over. Like, so I'm gonna say the first time it happened, I was straight well, and I was with this girl for 5 years. Straight cheating on her sometimes and shit like that. You know how we do as niggas sometimes. We don't want to tell them the truth.
Yeah.
And I used to feel so bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was younger, I ain't really feel bad, but it was this particular time, girl was loving me so good, and I just felt so bad every time I would fall to another drink. So it was this one drink that she was just bad as fuck, and I just would fall to her every time I'm around her. And I just decided one day that I was gonna keep it real. I'm like, yo, fuck this. I like her so much. I love her. I'm just gonna tell both of them what's up, and they can leave me for real, because I'd rather be alone than keep on living a double life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
yeah.
So it came to that point I really had to be a man and be like, I'm not lying to nobody no more. And I told them the truth. It initially shocked. It was initially a point of shock. But then they started talking and rationalizing, and we got into a relationship. We went and got a house together, all 3 of us. And that relationship, it ended for its reasons. And then I moved into a crib with my best friend. We got a 3-bedroom house. And that's when I had the 4 girls come live over there. You know, that kind of, for real, that was just a sex thing. You know what I'm saying? I would go to work, come home, take care of everything, buy everybody everything they need, and fuck everybody.